Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss last topic of our unit number 1, Introduction to Data Structures. So in this video we are going to discuss various operations on data structure like traversing, searching, sorting, insertion and deletion. First we will discuss what is traversing. Traversing is the process of displaying or visiting each element of a data structure. So in our simple terms, visiting each element or displaying individual elements of data structure is referred as traversing. So here we have written a simple program with C for displaying the content of an array. For that we have taken an array of size 10, a variable n which denotes the size of array, and I for traveling in the loop. When we are entering the size of array, which you can see over here, for an example we are taking 4, and we are entering the elements using while loop. We are entering n inputs, 34 inputs, 34, 26, 63, 40. Now once the input is over, we are displaying printf elements of array. So we are getting message elements of array, and using a for loop I am printing my array. So this is an example of just displaying an element, displaying each element of array or traversing an array. Next is searching an array. All these problems which we are going to discuss in today's video have been covered in C program. So it is just a revision of that. We know searching is the process of finding an element in the given data structure. So here we have mentioned two programs with a slight difference of logic. In this first example, in the first logic, after entering all the details, means entering the size, entering elements and entering the number to search, I am applying my logic. In this logic, I am traveling my array starting from 0 till n minus 1, and in between the traversing process or checking process, I am comparing a of I with number. If it is equal to that, both are equal, then we are displaying the message as printf found, and this whole process continues for n iterations. After completing all the iterations, if I becomes n, then I have means we completed the search and nowhere this condition was satisfied, then we can display the message as not true. It is obviously true that if after traveling the array from 0 to n minus 1, if this condition a of I equal to number does not match anywhere, then definitely at the end I will become n. So this is the condition for checking whether our loop has exhausted or not. If our loop has exhausted and the match was not true, then at the end we will display the message as printf not found. So over here 63 was present, so we are getting the messages. Next logic. Next logic is using a flag variable. So almost the program is same, only the difference is that as soon as I am getting a match of this condition or this condition becomes true, I am making flag as 1 and I am coming out of loop. So after coming out of loop, I am just checking the value of flag. If flag is 1, this number is found. If it is not 1, this number is not found. Very simple logic. So this is the output. Next is sorting. So we know sorting is the process of arranging data in some particular specific order. Similar programs have been covered in C programming. This is a simple sorting method, normally we call it bubble sort. Over here also we have taken inputs like number of elements and elements, and this is the portion which is mainly concerned with logic of sorting. So over here first loop is from 1 to n minus 1, where I am performing n minus 1 passes. Means this sorting method requires n minus 1 passes, and in each pass we are going to perform many comparisons. So say if pass number is 1, then our loop of j will run from 0 to n minus 1, that is n minus 1 times, and each adjacent element will be combined. If they are not in order, they will be swapped or exchanged. Similarly, if I becomes 2, it will run from j equal to 0, j less than n minus 2, means n minus 2 iterations. So in each pass, number of comparisons will decrease, and finally at the end, that is when I becomes n minus 1, the j will run from 0 to 0, 0 to j less than 1, means only single iteration will be performed. After performing all these iterations, completing all these passes, our data will get sorted and we will get the sorted. How each pass works, how comparison is done, the detailed working have been explained to you earlier also, and we will see in detail in coming chapter also. So that is chapter number 2, sorting and searching. For this example, we are taking inputs and we are getting the sorted data. Next operation is insertion. Insertion of an element. It is very clear that if my array has n elements, then after inserting one more element, size of array will become n plus 1. Now this is the logic. We are taking all the inputs, enter the size from the. We have to correlate our program with the output. First we are taking size, then elements. So we have entered 4 elements. Then I want to insert 100 at position number 1. So from this, as it is clear, in order to insert 100 at this position, I have to shift each element one position ahead. Means 40 is at A of 3, so it will move to A of 4. 63 is at A of 2, so it will move to A of 3. Means one position ahead. So therefore, A of I is moving to A of I plus 1. So this is the logic. I will start from last element and I will keep on shifting each element. So if I have shifted all the elements, after shifting all the elements, this position will become vacant for inserting new element. So this is what we are doing over here. We are shifting each element. Once the space is become vacant for inserting new element, we are inserting by writing command a of post equal to number. So 100 will be inserted over here. Then after performing all this, I am printing my array, modified array. So this is output 34, 100, 26, 63 and 40. I hope this is clear to you. Similar example is of deletion of an element in an array. And while deleting element, it is very much clear. If I delete one element from an array of size n, so after that I will have only n minus 1 element present after deletion. So again I will read my program with this output. So we have taken size, we have taken elements, 4 elements, all these are input has been taken. Then I am asking for position to delete. For example, I want to delete the one that is 26. Now in this case, instead of shifting my elements one position ahead, we need to shift it one position behind. Means if I delete 26, 63 will come at place of 26, 40 will come at place of 63. The last place will be vacant. Then it is up to us how to deal with it. So this is the logic for shifting each element one position behind. So A of 2 will go to A of 1, A of 3 will go to A of 2, and likewise this process will continue. And over here we are filling last empty location with 0. So that we can observe over here. So after performing deletion, my output is 34, 63, 40 and last element is 0. I hope all these operations are clear to everybody. If you feel any doubt, then you can ask me at any time. You can post your queries to me on my email ID, and even you can contact me on my SN number. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.